Assalamualaikum for madam. Today I and my team we would like to present global supply chain. So for the first one is introduction. For introduction, global supply chain integration refers to the coordination and collaboration of supply chain activities across multiple countries and regions. It involves linking suppliers, manufacturer, distributor, and retailer worldwide to operate as one unified system. So, a global supply chain is a system where production and distribution of goods take place across different countries to improve efficiency and reduce costs. It allows companies to source materials, manufacturers, products, and sell them in international market. For example, is a smartphone company like Apple design its products in the United States sources parts from countries like China and South Korea, assembles them in China and sell them worldwide. For the question one is global sourcing. Global sourcing is the strategic approach of purchasing products or services from international market to take advantage of lower cost, advanced technology or specialized expertise not available domestically. So, global sourcing is the practice of purchasing goods, materials, or services from different countries around the world to take advantage of lower cost, better quality, or specialized expertise. For example, a clothing company may buy cotton from India, have garments sewn in Vietnam, and then sell the finished product in Europe or the United States. So, that's all from me. Thank you.
So let's move to the question one. Action plan for supplier reliability. The first one is diversification of supplier. Instead of relying on single low cost source, implement a multi-sourcing strategy to ensure backup if one supplier miss a deadline. Next is strict service level agreements. Update contracts to include specific penalties for shipment delays to incentive on-time delivery. The last one is safety stock management. Maintain a higher buffer of critical components at the Penang plant to offset the impact of late arrival. So the next one is overcoming communication barriers. First one is integrated SCM software. Use Share data platform for real-time tracking, reducing the information gap between the supplier and the Penang office. Next is cultural and language bridging. Hire a local liaison or agent in the supplier's country to ensure requirements are understood without translation errors. Last one is regular virtual review. Move beyond email by holding weekly video conference to discuss production status and potential bottlenecks.
Question 2, Global Compliance. Definition of global compliance. So, global compliance refers to the process by which a company ensures that its operations, products, services, and practices meet the legal, regulatory, ethical, and industry standards of all countries in which it operates. It involves adhering to international laws, trade regulations, labor standards, environmental policies, and data protection requirements across borders.
Reason global compliance is a must. Reason 1. Risk mitigation and brand reputation. Violating labor law lead to legal penalty and audit failure. More importantly, it protects the company from consumer boycott and permanent damage to brand image, which will ultimately hurt long-term profit. Reason 2. Ethical integrity and sustainable growth. Companies value safe working conditions as much as profit. Upholding ethical standards ensure a stable, sustainable supply chain and fulfill environmental, social, and governance requirements that global investors and retailers now demand. Reason 3. Operational stability and supply chain resilience. Adhering to international labor law reduce the likelihood of sudden factory shutdown caused by local government enforcement or workers' strike. In conclusion, Summary: reliable sourcing requires balancing cost saving with strict supplier management and clear communication channel. Last is final statement. Global compliance is a must because ethical standards are foundational to a resilient and reputable business.
That's all from us. Thank you.